Good morning. I didn't see you there. Actually, I did. I pressed record and everything. Really try and explore and get creative with it. How cute is this outfit? It's not really newspaper. It's more like my first bit of Calvin Klein. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm busy working on a passion project at the moment, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. You got a bit of a sneak preview of it over there in that intro. But today I am working on a photo shoot. This morning I have to do it before I fetch my son from school. So I thought it would be fun for me to bring you along just to show you what my process is of taking photos of myself and ballet poses and that, because I think a lot of time one thinks, especially if one does like a sport or something, that you need someone else to take the photos for you. But it's actually pretty simple to take them yourself. I mean, up till now, I've been doing all my self-portraiture on my iPhone using an app called, I think it's called Photo Room. I stand to be corrected, but I think that's what it's called, where you can take multiple photos and it's a brilliant app, it's wonderful. So that's just a tip for you guys. But today for the first time I'm going to be using my camera to do one of these photo shoots like I've done in the past, where I've done like more like haute couture kind of inspired poses and that. So let's see how it goes. I've just set up the area in my studio with the sheet on the floor. We're going to go set everything up, and then I need to just figure out what I'm going to wear for the last outfit. And then we'll get going with this photo shoot. I have finished setting up. I'm going to film it on my phone for you to see the setup, so that you can see what the BTS looks like. As you can see, there is my camera. Got it angled up. Got a ring light over there. I might play with the lighting a bit. I do have this light on as well, but I like to keep the light steady. Like, I don't want to have changing light. So I'm going to try it with the main light on, and then I'll try some with the lights off depending on the mood. It's really important to get your setup shot right, because for instance, you don't want to shoot stuff and then afterwards you see, oh, I've cut some of my toe off or something like that. So what I like to do is I'm going to be actually using my phone, because my phone, I'm very fancy these days. My phone actually connects to my camera, so I can check the shots in my phone and take the shots. But previously, what I used to do when I used this iPhone 11 Pro for photography, then I would literally get in position, put the timer on, get into position, let it take a couple of photos, go back, check the phone, and then be like, okay, I need to adjust this. So that's what I used to do. So just know you're not going to, if you do only have a phone or something, it's going to be a bit of a challenge in the beginning, because we all have to start somewhere, right? I mean, you can't expect to just have all this equipment and be ready to go. Like, there's still so much equipment that I want to still get, but that is a process and it takes time because it's expensive. So for now, just start off with your iPhone, do the whole running up and down thing. You'll thank yourself in the end, because now I look back at those photos, I'm like, I'm so glad I took those when I could. I'm going to get on the chair. Let me just connect this quick. Okay, so over here you can actually see, I can see myself on the screen here. So what's going to be nice is that right now it's in video mode. So as you can see, it's like a landscape setup. But when it goes into photo mode, then I get more space up and down, which is great. So if I'm sitting like this, holding my newspaper, it looks pretty much on point. I'm going to be filming B-roll on this camera over here. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. Can we just have a moment? This outfit, how cute is this outfit? Guys, look, even the bag matches. Oh, and the leotard even. I promise you, it was the best thing that I could have done, keeping some of the costumes that I did from my ballet studio when I had them. I had hundreds of costumes, and then I sold like 97% of my wardrobe. And I kept my absolute favorite pieces. So I'm so glad I did that, because wow, I mean, look at this. Even, look at my gold jewelry to go with it. The gold bangle. I wasn't going to talk about each outfit, but I had to show you guys, like, how stunning is this going to be in a photo. Oh, and this jacket was my mom's. It's now mine. I've just gotten into another, I thought this could be like a cute like newspaper boy outfit. Look at my hair, just like, let me show you what I did. So I just went like this, folded it up there, and then hold it down at the back, and then put it on. Now I look a bit like a poodle, but yeah. Okay, so this outfit I actually got from Mr. Price a couple of years ago, and it's just perfect for this because of the pinstripe. It's not really newspaper, it's more like, what could I call this? Like a 1950s kind of pinstripe outfit, gangster days. I'm gonna wear my black Louboutin point shoes. I'm in the final outfit now. I actually judged a competition, a dance competition 2 months ago, and I got some vouchers, amazing, from this like super fancy place where they sell like Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger. Anyway, that means I was able to get my first Calvin Klein brassiere. And then these joggers, which are, okay, they're a bit small. I think they're supposed to be worn on the hips, but I never wear stuff on the hips because it just doesn't suit my body shape at all. And this is way more comfy for me. So this is my first bit of Calvin Klein. Put up like that, or something a bit more casual. Something a little bit more like messy. How's that? This is the current setup. I've got this really cool tripod here. It's from Mixbox. It was a bit pricey, it was 1,700 Rand, but I feel like it was an investment because I mean this is my work, and also it's so sturdy. It is really sturdy, so it's probably one of the best budget ones you can get. And I say budget because they can be so expensive. And then there's a shot down there, but I just need to sort out that the legs of the tripod aren't showing. I reckon I'm just going to take a couple of photos like that. And then as you can see over here, I actually had to angle this up a bit because this arm is just not long enough to get it further. I do have counterweights on. Always make sure you put counterweights on because you don't want it to topple over, but you can see it's like at an angle like that, and in that way the legs of the tripod aren't in. I wanted to say also earlier that when you are doing your photo shoot, don't be afraid of moving the light around. So try different things, but like for instance, I had the ring light here the whole time, and then for one of the photos it just wasn't working out the whole outfit that I put, so I just did sections of it and I moved the light around, and I got some cool shots with the visor showing the purple on my face because I moved the light around. So don't be afraid to do stuff like that. Really try and explore and get creative with it. I reckon I am done for now. I'm just going to tidy up here quick, and then I will go to my desk and I will show you guys some of the pictures and then just talk a bit about how I like to edit them. I'm now sitting at my desk and I'm just going to go through some of the photos here. Like I was telling you, my photos get saved to my phone because I'm using, well, when I use my phone, the photos get stored to my phone, but also to the camera at the same time. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the photos, or I'll just scroll through all of them quickly. So these are all the photos that I managed to get, and then I did a bit of headshots as well. So those are all the photos. Now I want to show you guys, there's an app that I like to use to edit pictures. It's an app called Tezza, and it is so cool. I like the filters on it. Out of all the apps that I have edited photos on, Tezza in my opinion has the nicest ones. I did have the paid version, but it's a bit pricey, like 180 Rand a month, and it all just gets a bit expensive. So I've just got the free version now, but it's fine because the filter that I like is called Fresh, and that's in the free version. I'm just busy sitting here editing. I know I told you guys all about how Fresh is my favorite filter, so I'm not going to use the paid version. I ended up changing my mind. I love the Fresh filter, it's stunning, but then there's so many other, like every single filter on this app is stunning. And then also the shadows, like there's one particular shadow that I love to use, and it's in the paid version, and also they've got like options to do like different kind of how vintage cameras would have spat photos or videos out. You can also edit videos on this app, so you can use the same filters on your videos, which is awesome. So let me show you real quick what I've done here, because yeah, I'll just show you quickly the different kinds of filters you can get and which one I am going with in particular for this that I'm doing. So this is the fresh filter, which is beautiful. This is vintage, cocoa, shade. You see what I mean? They're all stunning. Vintage 3, mood 2, coastal. This one's nice silk because it's got like a very like washy kind of look over it. So beautiful. Bebe is also cute. It's got a little bit more of a grain, and they've already got like grains in that put into the filters, but I mean you can obviously adjust them afterwards. But the one that I love Lover, that is one of my favorite ones as well as Bestie. I love Bestie, but for this particular one I'm going to go with Wildflower. And you see, this is what the picture looks like before and then at like 100%. So I think I'm going to do it about 48. Then I'm going to go into the shadows, and the one particular shadow that I really like is called Shadow 4. So that one, just like that, and that is done, pretty much done. I save it. I'm going to just say not now, save it, and then it gets saved to my camera roll. Once it's saved to my camera roll, I can just go and put it onto my desktop, rename it, and then put it onto where I need to use it. So that was the update on the whole Tezza debacle. Tips for when you are doing your photo shoot, your self-portraiture, or whatever you want to call it. First of all, lighting. Lighting is extremely important. The reason why, for instance, I can use one filter across all my photos on Tezza is because of my lighting. My lighting is constant throughout. I might move the ring light around, but the garage that I was shooting in, literally it's a dark room, so I had the fluorescent lights overhead and then the ring light which I moved around. Second of all is make sure you check your photos before you change into another outfit. This is very important because there's times where I've taken photos, changed into another outfit, looked back at the photos and been like, they're all blurry, I can't use any of them. And then you have to change back into the outfit, especially when you're wearing ballet clothes, because then it's maybe changing point shoes and costume, and it's a nightmare. So learn from my previous mistakes and check your photos before you move on. Also, don't be too hard on yourself. I know it's easy to be self-deprecating when you're looking at photos of yourself. The important thing when it comes to ballet photos is that or dance photos, that you want the lines to look good. So if the lines are looking good, then you're great. Everything else doesn't really matter. Just if you feel like you want to adjust a line because you think your arm's too high or too low, or maybe you're angled incorrectly, then by all means fix that. But don't be hard on yourself saying, oh, I look terrible in these photos. Don't allow that to stop you from taking these kinds of photos, because you'll be so happy afterwards once you've done it. It brings joy to you, especially as you get older. Like for myself, I love going back and looking at photos when I was younger and that dancing. So you always have those to look back on. Like I was saying, don't judge yourselves. Do yourselves a favor right now. Take out your phone and go to photos that you thought you looked terrible in, like a couple of months ago. Go find those photos now. I can almost guarantee that while you're looking at them now, you're like, I actually look amazing in these photos. I look good. Why did I hate myself in these photos? And the reason why I say this is because I've done that countless times where I've been like, oh, these photos are terrible. And then I look back at them a couple of months later, I'm like, what was I complaining about? They were just so good. So please don't be hard on yourselves. Love yourselves. Just do it. Just do it. I will tell you in the next video more about what it is that I'm busy with, but it's very exciting. You probably got lots of hints in this video, but anyway, I don't want to say it out loud too soon. I'm still working on it. It's still precious and baby and beautiful. So I'll tell you in the next video. But you guys have a lovely evening or afternoon wherever you are. Lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bye.